Yes, weighing in with Sonny, Liston, Ali. Listen, first time you're weighing in, congrats on your win. But I have to ask you, bro, who blessed you with that name?
My mum and dad. Mum and dad, yeah. Mum with the Sonny, Liston, dad with Ali. So my dad's surname's Ali, so I didn't get a choice in that one. But yeah, listen, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? What a name.
Yeah, if you're on about boxing, mad name. Listen, was it already written for you, or did you find boxing yourself?
No, do you know what? I found boxing myself. I was a troublesome kid. I was always getting in trouble in school. My mum, so I was in trouble in school all the time, fighting in school, fighting on the streets, blah blah blah. My old girl was like, we need to sort this kid out. I'd have ended up down a bad road, and boxing saved my life. You know what I mean? I went in there, it taught me discipline. I was surrounded by proper men, so better than being surrounded by all these little kids out there. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Listen, all that aside, let's talk about tonight. You've had the perfect start to your career. You go 5-0 tonight. How different did you feel in there tonight compared to your first fight?
I felt a bit more sore, but no, listen, I'm learning every fight. I'm learning every round. I'm learning. Do you know what I mean? I say I can only get better from here. Listen, I'm glad. I'm happy to do all the rounds under. So I don't need to get stoppages yet. These guys here, they know what they're doing. They're coming to survive. They know how to survive. So as long as I get the rounds in, right now I need the rounds, because in the future, when I've got someone coming at me who's going to give me a bit of a fight, then they're going to walk onto big shots. I'm going to connect to big shots. And it's a lot more easier, and then that's when the knockouts will happen. Right now, I'm happy to get the rounds in, keep learning. Listen, every round is a learn. Do you know what I mean? Every round I'm learning, so I'm happy to get the rounds in.
100%. Listen, I overheard you saying you've changed your weight division.
Yeah.
You've gone up to welterweight.
Up to welterweight.
What's the motive behind that?
Listen, I never struggled with the weight. I've never struggled making super lightweight at all. But it's like I'm starting to develop as a bit of my man strength now, getting a bit more like muscle on me. So thank you. Cheers, bro. Get a bit more muscle on me, so listen, I'm happy to move up. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy to go up. I feel like I'm strong enough to go up. Shout out Dan Stevens, my strength and conditioning coach. He's smashing it with me at the minute. I think I've only done like 4 or 5 weeks with him in this camp, so you can see the strength. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I'm happy.
You're in this year 5-0, as I said. What does next year look like for you?
I mean, do you know what? I'm easy. I want titles, of course. I think everyone wants titles. Obviously, a nice Southern area title around my waist would look nice. Unified champion, maybe. Listen, listen, I've got good people around me. I've got a good coach. I've got good management. They know what they're doing with me. They're going to put me down the right road. So I trust in them.
Speaking of people around you, you had a lot of people screaming and shouting, supporting you tonight.
Yeah.
One of which was Harley Ben.
Yeah.
What did you make of the drama that happened with him in Dubai?
So obviously, yeah, I was out there. I was actually out there. Funny enough, I was out there with him.
I've seen you stunting in all your designer gear. Yeah.
Come on. Out there, you got to do it properly, and if you're in Dubai, you got to do it properly. But no, listen, I was gutted for him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not a wasted trip, because we went in. We shout out Tam Khan. We used his gym out there for a little camp out there. Box IQ went out and used his gym out there as well. So listen, it wasn't a wasted trip. I got some good training out there. So for him, it's more heartbreaking than anything, because he was this close to a WBC international title. Do you know what I mean? So a Middle Eastern title, I think he was going for. He was this close. He was literally in his hands, and on the day of the fight, they called it off. So it's heartbreaking. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. He's going to get that chance again, and when he gets the chance, he'll do it. So.
That card obviously itself was headlined by the one and only TBE, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
What was that like, man? Just being in his presence?
Bro, do you know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's put me off Mayweather. I can't lie. He's a goat and that, but listen, you got to remember, bro. He was once an up and coming fighter, so he's got to have a bit more respect for the fighters. You know what I mean? He turned up late to everything. I mean, we got up like, I don't get up early anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm up at like 10 earliest for me. We was up at I think 8 o'clock out there. It's 4 hours behind as well in England, so it works out like 4 o'clock in the morning over here. And I was trying to keep my UK times. Obviously, I knew that I was fighting over here. So he was up at 4 o'clock in the morning for a press conference. Went the whole way there. 8 o'clock in the morning out there for a press conference. Went there. He 8 o'clock in the morning we're there. He didn't get there till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you know what I mean? So we was like, no, fuck this, we're gonna go. So we cut out of there. And listen, there's a lot of things, and obviously I've heard what happened with him and Deji. I think it's a bit of a liberty him going to beat up a YouTuber like that. Deji's such a nice geezer as well, so it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is.
It is what it is. But there you go. You got 5th win of your career.
Listen, I'll call out Mayweather. Mayweather, fight me.
Sonny, listen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for weighing in.
Cheers, brother. Thank you.